Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Debates. I'm your co-host Dibo, one of my other two. Damn,
Damn.
my
He
fault.
almost made it through it. You're
Fumbled
all
the
good.
bag.
You're all good. You're all good. How
We're
you
not
guys
leaving it.
doing?
We're not leaving it. We're not leaving that in, bro. We're not leaving.
100% we are.
I fucked it up. Nah, nah, my fault. My fault for cutting you off. Continue. God damn.
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed.
But that's the second time, bro. I've done this, or like third. I forgot. I lost count.
Gotta get in the lab. You're looking like Ben Simmons out here.
Bro,
No heart, no passion.
I have the mic put up to my bro. I have the mic up here. I'm using the mic too. That's crazy. I'm messing up already. My fault, y'all. My fault.
Speaking of Ben Simmons, did you see what Mikal Bridges said in the situation or on the Paul George podcast
Uh,
about how he thinks like he has all the faith in Ben and he thinks Ben can bounce back? Do you agree?
I'll believe it when I see it. I'll
That's
believe it when
fair.
I see it.
That's fair. That's fair.
We've been saying the same story for like what
That's
since
true.
2019. So like the past 4 years. What's happened then? I'm sorry,
Not a
but
whole lot.
bro,
Only only downhill actually since then.
yeah, like a steep decline. And I get that
Hmm.
he's been injured in the past with his back injuries and stuff like that. But yo, I just need a full season from him to give me the belief that he can be a high caliber player again. Because of course he's shown to have that type of potential when he first came into the league and throughout his first two seasons with the 76ers. But again, that hasn't shown consistently, especially over these past few seasons.
Yeah, yeah, I do agree. But I do think he is in the best situation possible as of right now. I think he's coming in like he did have the back surgery, so he's 1 year healthier from that. Finally had a full off season to recover. And then with the Brooklyn Nets, it's kind of like they are looking for a young star. They are trying to have him develop because it's not necessary. They're not necessarily competing. They don't really have a championship caliber roster. I know that they paid big this offseason in like Cam Johnson, but they're not going to be competing for a championship, so like they can develop and play Ben Simmons and allow him to go 0 for 6 and allow him to go 0 for 8, but as long as he's training, that's the thing, and that's what he hasn't done in his career is like take those attempts.
Yeah, very true. I'm just hoping for the best with him. We all know what talent he has. We all know the talent he can bring on the court on both sides of the ball. But again, his effort, which going back all the way to his career at LSU in college, that's been a very big question mark about his overall ability as a basketball player. And hopefully, this coming season, it'll all pan out.
Yeah, I mean him bombing all his classes because he knows he's gonna make it to the NBA should have been a red flag front and center.
I forgot what GPA he had. What was his
What
GPA?
was it?
But it was like a 1.8 or some shit like that.
Damn.
Yeah,
Damn. So intelligent.
I mean,
making me look bad.
man,
I would say this, but I would be curious how many of the other like number one overall picks what their GPA was.
That's true. It's
That's
just
true.
not like information you hear a lot.
Mm-hmm.
no, that's like information you get from like a select few.
Or an
Yeah.
Instagram account.
True. Some
Fake or
Instagram
not,
account per
yeah,
sources.
you gotta look at the credibility first before you can
Yeah.
actually make claims about
Absolutely.
that. Because you know what how that happens.
It used to be easy with the blue check because
True.
everybody who facts now everybody has one.
Everybody got blue check on Instagram. Everybody got blue check on Twitter. This is all Elon's fault. I hate Elon
Sorry,
Musk.
no, not Twitter. X actually.
That's
Facts,
that's so stupid. I'm still calling it
It's
Twitter.
yeah. Everyone's gonna still call it Twitter.
bro. I saw it for the first time today because I was just on it earlier and I was like, "What the hell is this?"
Bro, this shit's not even like a full on rebrand. It's just when you go on the computer to look at Twitter, it has the X logo at the top, but the
Yeah,
same format as Twitter. So
yeah,
I'm just
exactly.
confused the whole time. It's like,
I
bro,
thought they were gonna change the logo too. Like the logo is the Tweety bird on the outside. Like I thought that they were gonna change that to an X.
it's an ugly looking X too. I hate the design
Facts.
for it.
Yeah,
It's
did you hear
awful.
about that account that got like the person who had just the at X got their account taken away?
Bro,
because
they got no
he
money from
wanted
it
it.
either, too.
Yeah, they got no money from it.
Bro, nah. Can you sue
Me
for that?
personally, I'm not taking that.
You
But I think you probably
instigator.
can get some money
Bro,
from
I'm getting as much money off that man as I can, bro.
because you can't. Yeah, quite literally, he has all the money in the world.
I'm robbing him, bro. I'm robbing him of at least like 10 mils easily.
Oh, easy.
Technically not, Owen. Technically not. He has all the stock of the money in the world.
It doesn't mean he's not the richest man in the world.
No, but it's not liquid, technically.
Yeah, but he can still get access to it. Say if you sued him enough, you can like if he didn't have
Probably,
the
yeah.
money on hand to pay it out, he can still access it.
True. True.
It's
Did
just
you see
not
the
like cash money.
Did you see the court case right now about aliens?
Yeah, that's wild.
There's a lot of
You-
things. There's a lot of things in my mind right now that I'm worried about. Aliens are not one of them, to be honest.
You worried about them exams coming up?
Yeah, I'm worried about them exams, worried about making money, worried about all the other stuff in our current society
Facts.
today. Aliens, UFOs are on the very bottom of that list. If I'm keeping it real with y'all. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
Hold on. Can I ask you? Do you believe that there are aliens, both of you?
oh, absolutely,
Without a
Okay,
question.
Okay.
absolutely.
I just
I
want to
think
know.
you're extremely ignorant if you think otherwise.
Like, you know how big our universe is to
Yeah.
not have like other beings, across
saying.
galaxies. Like, there has to be other life forms.
And if you think about it, how big our galaxy and universe really is, if we were the only little planet that had life on it, among everything else, that's kind of creepy. Just how
And
empty
scary.
everything
And
else
scary.
is.
That's true.
But
But going back to what you said, Matt, like we've been hearing about aliens from the government for a while now. I'm pretty sure back in 2020, if I'm correct, there are documents of UFOs flying around the Pentagon or being at least near the Pentagon. So we've been hearing about this stuff for years now. I just want to see a real alien, like a real alien, like ET. I need to see ET. I got to see ET.
Do you think aliens would be friendly with us, or do you think that they would like try to kill us?
Depends.
It depends on like what their behavior
It's
is.
entirely situation dependent.
Like ET a cool guy. Yo, he's a cool dude. I mess with ET. Yo,
Fun fact:
yeah.
I've never seen ET.
Me neither.
I haven't either.
I've seen the one.
We're
No,
some
I've,
uncultured
I've,
swines, man.
I've only seen the one clip where like him and this one dude, this one kid, they like riding the bike and they're like flying in the air with the moon out. That's the only clip I've seen of ET.
I can't even say I've seen one.
Yeah, likewise.
Yeah. So if the aliens like ET, I'm fine with that. But if we're seeing aliens from like Men in Black, other
yeah.
aliens, like Alien, the movie, no, we're done. We're so done.
Yeah. That'd be interesting for sure.
Yeah.
Just depends. Just depends.
All right. What are we doing today, Dibo?
Shoot, we're gonna break into some recent news in both basketball and football, NBA and NFL. Then we're gonna dive a little bit into some soccer. That's a little bit of a surprise for y'all. We'll stay tuned for that. Pretty much, yeah. Guess I'll get into it now.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Yeah, and before we go into all these segments for today's episode, I just want to give a quick give some quick praise to Bronny James for his recovery. Today, the news just released that he got out of the hospital and he's in good condition, which is great. Beautiful to see. We were all worried when the news first struck, right?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, I was up on the roof working, dude. I was like, "What in the world?" I told my brother, I was like, "You're not gonna believe this," and he was like, "What?" It's like, yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, right. And to see him be in full strength after what was a very horrifying and scary situation to unravel, it's just great to see. And I hope he continues on with his basketball career and overall his overall health in general. So
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you hate to see it for anyone. even if it's someone you really don't like, any health condition that has a pretty high risk of death associated with it, it's very scary.
Yeah, and I want to like speak on the conspiracy theories about this man's condition. Well, what
What are
happened?
the conspiracy theories?
Well, that like the reason why he got a cardiac arrest was because of the vaccine.
Oh, let's not get into that,
Oh,
bro.
no, 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 no,
Facts.
no, no, no,
Facts.
no. But I just want to say that in our society, right? What happened to sympathy? What happened to caring
Facts.
about the
That's
fellow
true.
man?
That's true.
What happened just to say like prayers and condolences for your fellow people? Like
Yeah, you jump straight to conclusions instead of just
Yeah.
being like, "Oh, I hope that everything's okay."
And like
No, I
those
understand what you're
conspiracy
saying.
theories, they gain steam though. That's the crazy thing. And it's like, how are you gonna put out a rumor about Bronny? Like like it's probably Braun's family, the James family, and their security, and that's it in the hospital right now. Like nobody is there. And like you're gonna say this with no information and like put that out that there's no sympathy. There's no humanity anymore.
like what? Bronny's like 18, like an 18-year-old almost died from the situation, and you trying to make up theories to what happened to him. Like, bro, you're not a doctor. You have no medical records. Leave it to the people who are specified in this field, who are experts in this field, and let them do them and work it all out. It's the same thing that
Yeah,
happened to Damar Hamlin.
absolutely. But I will say, because there's
Shout
something
out to Mark
there.
Hamlin, by the way.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out. He said he'll be there to help him out. But what I was gonna say is there is something to note that I think we might have to, as a society, look into more. Is these like super athletes that are like 6'8", 6'9", 7 foot, getting close to that height. Their kids coming out, what health issues they're having because of their gene pool. You saw it now with Bronny, and then Shaq's kid Sharif, he had a heart issue too. So I'm wondering if there's
True.
like something to be said with these people producing these like super babies with having and like enlarged hearts or whatever it may be that can stem like a cardiac arrest easier.
Yeah.
Wow. What a theory. What a
Um,
theory.
Not so much a theory. I just wonder if there's something to be said about that.
It'd
If
be a
that's
good
like
like
if there's
study.
actually if there's any like true connection to it.
Because Savannah kind of has like not big body, but she has like an athletic build like LeBron
Oh yeah.
too.
yeah.
So
I mean, my brother, he's 6'4". He's even bigger than Bronny is, and he has an enlarged heart. And he's had some scares with that on numerous occasions.
It's true.
But yeah,
I remember you were telling me about this.
That's
yeah,
understandable.
just interesting to think about.
Yeah, and what
100%.
I want to add on to what Owen was talking, right? And I think that issue can also be towards the increase in activity with these young athletes too.
Absolutely.
AAU ball with basketball in that sense. Football, you got 7-on-7, and you add that with already being in high school, going through training, 5, even like doing weekends worth of training too as well on the side, like on a
2 a
year-round
days.
basis. Yeah, on a year-round basis too, and it's so stressful on the human body, and so I think that kind of puts into play like the increases in those rates of people getting a cardiac arrest or people getting a stroke or heart attack.
Yeah, for sure. It's just scary. That's really all it is.
Yeah,
Scary.
It is, but we got an alert earlier today saying that he was discharged and back home, and that was great news to hear.
yeah,
Yeah, hoping for a speedy recovery.
that's great.
Nothing
Um,
less.
yeah, I just want to say one more story before we move on to the next segment. So when I first woke up, right, of course, I woke up at like 9. I think the Brian situation happened like around that same time too. I woke up at that time frame, and then I went on my phone. First app I looked at was Snapchat. I go to the group chat where I think that's where a fantasy football group chat is, Matt, if I'm correct.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And our friend, Andrew, yeah, our friend Andrew,
Okay.
he sends a text, right? And I see it, and it says "R.I.P. Bronny." And in my mind, I'm like, bro, what's
Oh,
going
I
on
saw
here?
that.
Hell
Oh,
no,
this is
bro.
the first thing I saw in the morning. And so, bro, I was scared as hell. And I was looking on social media too. I went on Instagram, I went on Twitter, and I see that Bronny had a cardiac arrest from his practice at USC. And so I'm like, bro, what's going on, man? And then when I saw he was in stable condition, I was like, okay, we're good. We're good. We're straight. We're gonna be all right. He's gonna be okay. He's gonna be okay. But when I first saw that, bro, I was like, no way, bro.
Andrew trolled you.
He did show me, and I called him out for it. I was like, bro, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up, to be
It's the
honest.
first thing I saw that morning, bro.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
that's a rough way to wake up. That's like waking up to the Kobe news, dude.
Oh, you don't play
that shit. That was awful. That was awful.
Fuck no, fuck that, bro. I was watching the Pro Bowl that day, bro. It was like 11 in the morning, right? Bro, the first source I saw was on Instagram. It was DJ Academics. Do y'all know what DJ Academics is? He's like this popular vlogger that talks about hip hop and stuff like that.
Nah.
So I saw that, and I saw that he reposted like a TMZ, the TMZ post that said Kobe Bryant dead at 41 in a helicopter crash. Bro, I had a fucking panic attack, man. I couldn't breathe.
Yeah, that was a disaster.
I swear to God, I couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
A disaster, man.
I have like a snap. You know, Owen knows this. You remember how when we were in Mr. Rand's class, he was saying that like when 9/11 happened, everybody in their brain took like a snapshot of the exact time and place, like where they were at when 9/11 happened.
Yep.
Like just like as a memory thing, because it was huge. I think the same thing happened for me with Kobe.
Yeah, for sure.
So, when was the first time you guys heard about the news?
I was, fun fact. So I had a soccer practice. This is when I still play soccer, early in the morning, and it was like 100 degrees out, and we were playing like 11s. So I was dead at the end of the day, and I got a migraine on the way home. And I used to get really, really bad migraines. Like I would throw up, have to lay in a dark room. Yeah. So the day Kobe passed away, I was in a dark bathroom over a toilet.
Oh boy. Hey, that's a rough one.
That's how I kind of remember too.
That
was just a horrible day for everybody.
Yeah, it really was. I was posted up doing some schoolwork on my computer, so it's really nothing crazy. It's actually pretty boring, but I was looking at my phone, of course, because I got no attention span when I'm doing schoolwork. But yeah, I was looking at my phone. I was like, "What?" And I texted my boy, and he thought it was a different Kobe. I was like, "Fuck you mean a different Kobe?" But yeah.
Kobe Bean.
You mean Kobe Brown?
Yeah, right.
LA Clipper.
Indeed.
Yeah. So, all right. Okay. That out of the way. Let's get into the first news story to talk about for today's episode, and that is Jaylen Brown becoming the highest paid player in NBA history. So he got the Supermax, of course, a 5-year, $304 million contract after what was his career year, averaging 27 points a game. $61 million average salary for the next 5 years as well, too. And so with that being said, what do you guys think about the deal?
Well, I would like the Celtics fan to go first. I think that just makes logical sense.
Oh, you don't want me to go first?
I want you to go first because it only matters to you.
Well, I thought I was a fake fan, man. That's crazy.
Oh, okay. Well played. Well played.
Ooh.
I guess we'll tell if you're a fake fan by this take.
No, yeah, but I'll go first, of course. It's been documented before in past episodes that I want to have the Supermax. After this news, while I'm still glad, he got his money, he got his bread, generational wealth. I'm still not happy about him getting Supermax from a team perspective. I get that, come inflation, these next few years, this contract is not going to look as bad in hindsight as it does right now. But man, $61 million a year to a guy that's not even in the top 20, maybe even top 25 player in the league. I'm not. I don't know about that, man.
I'd say I'd say he's probably in the 20 to 25 range. I'd say he's probably 20-25 range. But I thought instead you were gonna say to a dude who can't dribble with his left hand.
No, that's been that's been overdone. That's been said too many
That's
times.
true. It has been overdone.
But
It's getting stale.
I mean, I understand that like maybe the number doesn't look too good on paper, but what else are the Celtics supposed to do?
Pay
That's
him
all I would say.
300.
I think, bro, their hands was basically tied the whole time. So
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, the Celtics have always been a notoriously good team at flipping like older stars who might be washed on bad contracts. Obviously, the KG trade comes to mind, or I mean Paul Pierce trade, excuse me. Um, Flipping that, and then the first overall pick, flipping that for the third overall pick, which ended up being Jason Tatum. They're always good at trading. So even if it is a bad contract, I feel like they'll be able to put it in a good package and get a win at the end of the day.
You can hope so, right?
True.
No, I mean it's like biggest contract in NBA history, but it's just going to be passed up by Jason Tatum's contract that he's going to sign here in a little bit. So it's not going to last long. But it's especially, I mean, it's coming after what Jokic signed that 270 million contract, or what was the biggest contract in NBA history at the time. But it's more. I just think it's more inflation. It's more like that
Yeah.
new $304 million contract or whatever it was is just like a $250 million contract from 4 years ago. You know, like it's really not much different. It's just so happens to be it's the first one to eclipse 300.
Is the contract fully guaranteed? Do we know yet?
Ooh,
dog, it's the NBA, of course it is.
yeah, I think so.
No. Did you look at the Brian Windhorst clip?
No, I'm just messing with you. Yeah, it's fully guaranteed that contract is. Yeah.
Oh,
They get their bread, man.
good for him. Good for
Right.
him. Good for his grandkids. Good for his great grandkids. That's generational wealth right there.
Grandkids, that boy got generational wealth.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I love to see
Spend it
people get
all on
paid.
training lessons for his left hand.
Ooh.
Man.
Would you trade him for Dame now that you see the contract or no?
Like, contracts aside, would I trade Dame? Would I trade Jaylen for Dame straight up?
No. Now that you see his contract, would you trade it straight up?
I don't know if the contracts would work for in that situation, but
Assuming they do.
I think Dame would be a way better fit for Tatum than Brown. I feel like, I think when over the years when it comes to us being in the playoffs, I think one of our biggest weaknesses was having a guard that doesn't have any scoring gravity. Guys like Marcus Smart and Derek White, two very good role players, but offensively they can kind of be hot and cold. So when their game's not on, their shots not on, it can be hard for guys like Tatum and Brown to get their shots up because the defenses they're narrowing down on both Tatum and Brown, those two guys, because the guards they're just not doing their part. Pressuring the rim, being a 3-level scorer, and other aspects like that. So it kind of puts us at a weakness. And if you were to get Dame, we would have the elite scorer and a very solid playmaker that we've been lacking at the point guard position since Isaiah Thomas's MVP season back in 2016.
Yeah. That was a special year. I remember that IT. Third in MVP voting.
Yeah,
But-
that was a special man.
That shit was beautiful. That was a great year.
How happy were you when Kemba first came? Did you think Kemba was going to be a big addition or no?
I thought he was going to be very solid. I think when looking at replacing Kyrie for Kemba, I thought we'd be good with him, JB, and Tatum as our big three. But the first year it wasn't as big as a dip. He wasn't, he was still an all-star level caliber player, but After after the bubble run, his health just fell down the cliff. Like athletically, he just fell off, and with him being 6 foot, it puts him at at a massive disadvantage.
Yeah, absolutely.
True.
Absolutely. Man.
But I know it's never gonna happen. But would you take Kyrie back?
Fuck no.
It's like that with Boston fans.
But that bridge has been burnt. Like me personally, I don't hate Kyrie that much as a player and a person, but I understand where people are coming from.
I thought it was hilarious when he flipped off the Celtics fans in Game 1.
That was pretty funny.
Good. Some of those, bro. Some people are assholes, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Facts.
That's true.
I did hear he got a hefty fine though.
50K, I believe.
That's pocket change. Who cares?
True.
Yeah, especially for a player of his caliber.
Yeah. Like all the shit he did, it like stomping on the leprechaun, like all the shit. Like I really don't care, to be honest.
It's
be
not
fair,
that serious.
I'd do the same thing if I was on the Celtics court.
True.
Like,
True.
bro, it's a sticker on the middle of the court. It's really not that big of a deal. Like basketball's not like football, man. Like football, that means a lot more than basketball. Like football, people actually get mad over that. Nah,
Well, clearly Boston fans got mad over it.
It's stupid.
No, I know what you're talking about. The Ravens and the Titans had some beef over it.
Yeah, in that playoff game. Have y'all seen the clip of T.O. stepping on the star when he was on the Niners? And then him getting cracked? Yeah, so that happens way more often in football, but basketball is kind of like it's a non-factor.
Facts.
Yeah, I don't really understand why there's so much of a difference, but whatever.
No, think about it like in football, if you take a late shot or like a dirty hit on a QB, like the offensive lineman, the wide receiver are gonna like push you back down, like tackle you. But in the NBA, if you like have a hard foul on a star, like nothing will happen.
Yeah, it's true. Hey, back in the golden era, back in the 90s, people were scrapping.
Shut your ass up.
People was fighting.
That was scrapping, man.
Bro, people so hard, man. The players of the day, they don't got the heart. They ain't got the passion. They ain't got the soul.
They really don't. Sad to see.
No,
they just care about their money and nothing else.
I think they care about their bodies now. That's why they have longer careers.
Yeah, you I mean, no. At the same time, at the same time, Jordan played till he was like what, damn near 40. Ewing played till he was 40. Olajuwon, like all the Hall of Famers back then, they were still playing long careers. Like when we go to longer term health, when they was like months older, yeah, it was worse. But
well, I mean, I would say like Ewing was at 40, but Ewing's last 5-6 years were not good. But like we're seeing, Chris Paul is finally declining, and he's like what, 37? Like he was he was like in an NBA Finals when he was 35. LeBron obviously is 38 now, and he's still 38 now. He's still killing it. I mean, yeah, he's still killing it. I'd say he's not top 5, but he's top 10.
I don't know. Load management, changed the game in many ways, good and bad. So,
did you hear what Ty Lue said the other day?
About what?
Oh, about Kawhi and PG.
Yeah, he said that he had a sit down meeting with them and said that the Clippers are going to take the regular season more seriously.
Yeah, and he's fucking right, bro. They've been bullshitting in the regular season for the past like 3 seasons.
Yeah, I agree. Because especially coming off this last playoff run, we saw how much cheating matters, how much home court advantage matters, all that good stuff. And especially in a tough West, you're going to need those little advantages, those little key matchups. And I would take them in those key matchups because they do have good wings and they have good size and everything. And if they can finally stay healthy, they could take the regular season serious and have home court advantage. I mean, even though Clippers don't really have a home court advantage, you would like them in a playoff series.
Yeah, and I think probably the most important aspect of missing out that whole thing is just the chemistry, which over the past 2-3 years with that Clippers team, I just feel like they haven't been cohesively there as a unit, and that's because a lot of players are just missing games consistently year in, year out. And with that being said, lineups change, rotations change, players get their minutes skewed, roles change, and stuff like that. So, you know, the, to me with the Clippers, they're just kind of winging it and trying to see, what happens without having a specific plan with their players. Like for me, your your two best guys can't be missing what 40 around 40 games a year, 40
Yeah.
30 40 games.
Yeah. To me, the Clippers, this is their last season. I know I said that this previous season, but like this is for sure the
Keep
last
saying it
dance.
until it works.
This is the last dance before they have a fire sale, I feel like. So they gotta succeed.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think this one is the true last chance because there's really no excuse if it doesn't work now. Just like you gotta do something else, man. That hasn't worked. It's not gonna work. Do something else.
Yeah, true. But going back to Jaylen Brown, we're gonna have a new segment right here. Let me pull it up. We're gonna see where does he rank amongst the best teams in the league.
You mean the best players?
Best
Players.
players. Fuck, man. Oh, my fault. I,
Little mental breakdown.
yeah. All right. Let me go to presentation mode.
Nice.
Damn. All right. Can I see it?
Yep.
Sure can.
Okay.
I say it would be easier to start at top 5.
All right. Sounds
Probably.
good. Okay, we see the players down below, and the first player we are going to is Steph Curry.
Nikola Jokic. Oh, no.
My fault. I thought, okay, my fault.
I say let's just go in order. Yeah or no?
All right,
No,
yeah.
go in order of how the players are up there on the screen.
Oh, okay.
That's much better.
That's
Okay.
cool. That's cool with me. So Steph Curry.
Top 5.
All right. Easily.
Easily
Top
top
five.
5.
Enough
Yeah.
said. Is Luka better than Curry?
Oh, Luka's not better than Curry, but Luka's top 5.
For sure. All right, then Dame.
Oh,
he-
let's put top 11, 15.
I'm thinking 11, 15.
Damn, Dame's not top 10 anymore?
Oh, I think
Not
we'll
since he left Portland, or is trying to leave Portland.
I'll put him in top. Like outside the top
You
10.
can always adjust the
Yeah.
list.
Yeah, I agree.
All
I'd
right,
have
next-
Jaw top 15, 20.
Fair enough.
Top 15, 20. Trey
Trey.
Young.
He got to be right up there with Ja.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, for sure.
I'd say do you want 21 through 25 or 16
Nah,
through 20?
16 through 20, I think is probably good.
For me personally, I think Trey's better than Ja as a player.
I do as well.
But yeah, I mean, if you're comparing the two, that's got to mean they're pretty similar, you know?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we'll have him ahead of Ja here. Next one, De'Aaron
De'Aaron
Fox.
I
got him in 21 through 25.
Okay. We could do that. Halliburton other.
What?
I love Halliburton, but he's not top 25 yet. With this list?
Didn't y'all just say that Halliburton was better than Trey a few episodes ago?
That was me.
That was me as well. But that was projected for next year. This is as of right now.
Well, okay.
That's true.
All right. Next one, Darius Garland.
Other.
Okay.
Other bad playoff performance really disappointed me this year.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right. Next one, Drew Holiday.
Other.
Okay.
Other.
James Harden. I'm pretty sure we're gonna put him in other.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
I have him ahead of all these guys, to be honest.
That's fine.
That's cool. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yes. For now, until he comes in with the fast suit.
So it comes with the fast. Oh, that dog. Come on.
Jaylen Brunson, let's not mess around. 21 through 25.
I don't
Let's
hate
not
that.
mess around.
I
Let's
don't
not
hate
mess
that.
around.
I don't hate that.
He was a top 25. He was 24-25 at the end of the season.
That's true.
I don't hate that.
He has to.
Is he better than Fox though?
No.
I wouldn't. That's fine with me. That's fine with me.
I think, bro. Honestly,
I would argue for it, but we don't have to, because I don't know though. De'Aaron Fox was very good this year. I can't lie.
De'Aaron Fox is so nice, bro.
But Jaylen Brunson literally is like the engine for the Knicks.
That's true. Well, I mean, like having for the Knicks having your second and third best player not be that great of shooters, like I don't know, that puts Brunson at disadvantage because especially because his size being a 6'1" guard, and he's such a great facilitator first of all, and with him being also a great 3-level scorer as well. Bro, it's just different. I give him the edge over De'Aaron Fox here.
That's cool with me. No complaints over here. I did see something. I did see a crazy stat. Shout out to Form Shooting. Very good Instagram page. Jaylen Brunson made the most like 4 through 9 foot shots, or second most 4 through 9 foot shots in the league last season. And that's like post mid range. So that means he's going in facing bigs off the pick and roll and shooting it over them at his like crazy small size, which is very impressive and shows like how skillful he really is.
Mm. Hey,
My
man.
boy, nice.
Salute. All right, next up, Marcus Smart, utter. CP3, utter. Easily.
Ooh, CP3 ahead of Marcus Smart? Not after last season.
Does the other order really matter? I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Yeah.
True.
Guess so. LaMelo, again, other.
Yeah.
McCollum, other. Ruined the league with the CBA. No, I'm kidding.
Whoa, D-Book?
I'm kidding.
11 through 15, but he's
6 through 10 for me.
really?
But we know how much I like D-Book. I think he might be 10.
He's borderline top 10.
I think he's 11 to me personally.
Ooh.
He's in the 10-12 range.
We can put around 11 for now. We can put
I
him
think
at 11.
11's looking good.
I think he's higher than Dame though.
Next one, Donovan Mitchell.
11 through 15.
Okay.
But Book is better. Ooh, Shea has to be 11 through 15.
Yeah.
Agree, Owen?
Do you agree?
I'll agree for the sake of this.
Hey, man.
Would you agree? Would you agree if we had more time?
I mean, does me agreeing matter because it's going to be 2 against 1, so it doesn't really matter.
I mean, for the sake of debating, I mean, like, for the sake of the art of debating,
Lunchroom debates.
we could start.
I mean, but I feel like we've already also beat this shit to a pulp, though. Because
True.
we had numerous other episodes where I've openly stated why I don't think Shea's that good.
Okay, that's fair. All right, next one, the main guy, Jaylen Brown.
16 through 20.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Well, I'm looking at the guys you have in 21 and 25, and I think he's better.
Yeah.
He's better than Brunson and Fox.
Yeah.
I would
as much
say
as
so.
I like those two.
I don't know, bro. I don't know about that, man. Like
You don't
Brunson,
think so?
but no, bro. Both Brunson and Fox, they both shown the ability to be a great scoring option as the number one. Where Jaylen Brown, as the number two, he gets his buckets consistently fed. He doesn't, he can't consistently get his own offense by himself in isolation.
But if Jaylen Brown had his own team, he would still be a high scorer. Or you don't think so?
The team wouldn't be good. I don't think the team would be good. They go on lotto. Team would go lotto. I'm sorry.
That's fair. But I would say the same thing for Jaylen Brunson. I mean, a lot of times he was the second option. Like, I know he was running the offense, but a lot of his points came when Julius Randle was playmaking out of the paint. Because obviously Julius Randle attracts a lot of attention. Like, when he drives, I don't want to say it's like they build a Giannis wall for him, but the defense collapses inward. And Julius Randle makes some very good kick-out passes. And Jaylen Brunson got a lot of good looks from that.
But with Jaylen Brunson, especially in the Heat series, when teams are narrowing down on him to score, especially when the other players they're not showing up. He's shown to at least be a very good scoring option. Same with De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. But De'Aaron Fox, De'Aaron Fox had an awesome season. But I would still take Jaylen Brown ahead of them just because when I look at the guys in 16 and 20, like Trae Young and John Morant, in my mind, that's who I associate Jaylen Brown with more than Jaylen Brunson, De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, I would have to agree.
All right, so 21 through 25.
No.
16 through 20.
I'm tripping. That's me.
Went through all that. It was like, all right, so.
Well, wait, so are we putting him ahead of Trey and Ja or in the middle?
I had a jaw behind Trey.
I don't hate that.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Kyrie.
Dude, Kyrie's weird, man.
So weird. It's so.
It's like he is so good, but he just doesn't play.
I agree. That's what the whole situation is.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm gonna say top from 21 through 25.
But he has to be the first guy in there then.
The first guy.
Is he ahead of Ja?
Are we gonna sit here and say John Morant's a better basketball player than Kyrie Irving is?
Yes.
Ooh.
Really?
Yes.
Better
Really?
Basketball player. Really?
What is one of the biggest reasons why people criticize Kyrie?
His character
and not being able to lead a team to like a bit high seed as the number one option.
Because Ja can?
Yes.
Ja can lead a high seed, but I don't think Ja is hitting a step back in Game 7 to win the NBA Finals like Kyrie is.
Oh my God! Like in 2 straight seasons, the Grizzlies were an elite team in the West.
What happened?
And what happened?
Okay, versus the Warriors, he got hurt and he lost in 6. Where I believe if Ja would have played in that series,
No,
don't even kid yourself.
They would have beat the Warriors.
No,
no. I know it's supposed to be whataboutism and stuff like that, but they were competing even without Ja.
Yeah, sometimes they were 20-2 without Ja in the regular season.
What does that tell you about leading a team?
And that's because the team was greatly built. And
Yeah,
what did we
Kyrie
see?
has never had that.
No, and what did we see in that series with the Warriors down the stretch where one of the players had to step up in the clutch? Nobody did that. There was nobody that could get a shot off in the clutch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
but I would say that Kyrie Irving just is a better basketball player. I mean, you can watch Kyrie's game and it's so smooth, and you can play good defense on Kyrie just about every possession, and he'll still end up with 30 every game.
And Kyrie is one of the few players that does not foul hunt either. He plays just pure basketball, and he's still putting up the same numbers, if not better numbers, than a lot of the top guys.
Well, no, Owen.
Okay. If you put
basketball,
hold on. If you put Kyrie Irving on this past season's Grizzlies team, are they a better roster or are they a better team?
No,
that's crazy.
No, they're not.
I disagree. I think they would have been a lot better. I think they would have been a lot better.
How?
Because Kyrie has a lot of spacing with guys like Jaren Jackson and Desmond Bane. A lot of players to help his defensive deficiencies. And a lot of players to help space the floor for him. Plus a lob threat.
And Dibo, you're not going to like this, but I think Kyrie can get a bucket anytime, unlike John Morant.
Okay, but when we're talking about an all-around basketball player, on the offensive side of the ball especially, I just think Ja is better in that aspect because
all-around offense better than Kyrie?
No. Let me talk for.
Go for it.
Okay, so when you take Ja out of the lineup, right? What is the biggest weakness, especially now? Their playmaking. The ability with to have no facilitator in their offense can also have the scoring gravity like Ja. You take that out, what do they have?
I don't know. Their biggest weakness when he's out is finding a way to lose.
Okay, but I get it with the roster they've had over the past few years. They can get by in the regular season, but in the postseason where teams narrow down defensively, on the top players on the other team, we see players' weaknesses and we see people get exposed. And so without Ja, the Grizzlies got exposed for the lack of scoring ability the other guys have. And his facilitation ability was one of the biggest reasons why.
True. But I just think, I don't know. Like, Kyrie Irving just has like an it factor that, well, I would say that Ja has an it factor, but I feel like a lot of Ja's offense has to come at the rim. And in the playoffs, when the paint is much like more collapsed and they allow that contact, it's a lot harder to score versus Kyrie, who can get it off the dribble. He can hit, obviously has a great jumper, and then he finishes through contact better, I would say, and is obviously better at the line.
Well, dog, name one good series Kyrie has had over the last few years.
He was really good against the Bucks when he was healthy. He got hurt, and then the year before that, or not the year before that, the series before that, who did they play in the first round?
They played the Celtics, bro. We won. We were like 500. That doesn't count.
Come on, man.
We were giving Jabari Parker minutes.
I'm trying to think. What was his other playoff series?
Okay, he played. Okay, so in 2022, when he played the Celtics, he was bad that series. 2019,
he had like a 40-point game that series.
He was bad in that series versus Boston. Come on now.
No. KD was bad that series versus
Boston. They were both bad.
Kyrie was good.
I'm telling you, they were both bad.
Not at least game one. Game one, he went off.
Like statistically, when you go off pure box scores, you can say that he had a good series, but when you actually watch the games, like no.
Bro, game one he was keeping them in.
He was as impactful.
Game one, he literally was keeping them in it before Tatum hit the buzzer beater.
Yeah, but we're talking about the whole series.
The whole series was 4 games, so that's 25% of the series.
No, you don't get what I'm talking about.
Okay, going back to looking at Ja though, it's like you have to think about who's just going to be the straight up better, like most well versed player. You got Kyrie, who's a well known crafty, slithery finisher. So I would even venture to say that he is on par, if not even a little bit better at finishing around the rim than Ja.
No,
and then he has an aspect.
Yes.
I would say the aspect of him being able to shoot the ball from anywhere outside of 10 feet, unlike Ja, makes him just makes him a player you just much rather want on your team. Even he has some personal issues.
Especially.
I mean, it's not like Ja's about personal issues.
Yeah.
Ja's not one to, or he's not any poster child.
Facts.
I'm easily taking Ja in this.
Oh, that's actually crazy.
Easily.
No way.
Well, you guys talk about you guys talk about his offense being limited in the playoffs, bro. He's already an elite playoff performer for his age.
No.
How?
He did not play good in that Minnesota series they won. He
did not play good. Okay, that's one series. But his first series versus Utah, he was great in that series.
Yep.
The Warriors series before he got hurt, great there too.
Utah, that was a known team for not having any perimeter defense.
Oh, the 8 seed going up against the 1 seed, and he still put up 30 a game.
It won 1 game.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, when they weren't the favorite, the Jazz were clearly the best team in the West that year. Well, it's just in the regular season.
Oh,
in the regular season.
I was like, hold on. The Jazz regular season means nothing, bro. They're like the most like tried and true playoff like fucking folder.
Okay, but I'm still saying that they had superstar Donovan Mitchell, a borderline superstar. If you can debate about that, who cares? But Rudy Gobert, one of the best defensive bigs and overall defensive players in the entire league, and great shooters around like Bogdanovich, Clarkson, Conley being a great point guard, other aspects as well with that team.
But that's the thing, is that Rudy Gobert is able to coexist in the regular season, but he can't in the playoffs. Because playoffs is all about matchups. So in the regular season, while you might play your big lineup, you might go small ball if Rudy Gobert is on the other team in the playoffs. And we've seen that time and time again when Terrence Mann gave Rudy Gobert like 40 points in the Game 7.
Well, name 3 good perimeter defenders that Utah had during the whole Gobert run.
Mike Conley.
Old.
Royce O'Neal.
Okay. Who else?
Joe Ingles.
Got him. Get him out of here. I got him. Get him out.
I don't know. I
Got
don't know
him.
who else. There's nobody else.
Get him out.
I mean,
told
maybe
you. It's why.
no. Maybe Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the
No.
Cavs had a number 1 overall defense this year.
No, that man,
With-
no. Why did they have a number 1 overall defense? Why? Why?
You know why Donovan Mitchell was on
It's
the
Rudy
bench.
Gobert.
No,
Bro, because of Rudy
it
Gobert.
was. He might have some undeserved depoys. I think he should have a depoy or 2. I don't know about all 3, but it's fair. He is a good defender in his prime. He was good. He sold me on a lot of bets, but he's good.
How do you win 3 depoys and you're a good defender? You're elite. You're
Hold on. How are we on the? Oh, we're on the Utah Jazz from Ja, because we're debating Ja and Kyrie right now.
Oh, my fault. Yeah, we were. Bro, I was too passionate about that.
So,
All right,
You're straight up the loser.
So,
we're gonna put Kyrie ahead of Ja since you.
Yes, please.
Lovely.
Please.
Jason Tatum,
All right,
6 through 10,
okay.
Yeah.
Paul George.
16 through 20.
Damn.
He gonna be the last spot there?
I mean, is Kawhi better than Paul George?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so then move him down.
Okay.
Brandon Ingram.
Ingram.
I would like to have him make the list, but he has to go other for now.
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards.
21 through 25.
Okay.
Desmond Bain other.
Other easily.
DeJounte
Other.
We got a list of others.
Zach LaVine other. Maxey other. Beal other.
Maxi's gonna be nice though. I'm glad the Sixers are making him untouchable.
Yeah, that's fair.
Put Jordan Poole's ass all the way back.
Jordan Poole could probably go right next to Splash Brother Steph Curry.
No. Okay. Kawhi.
Did you see the video about Washington, their new duo name?
What is it?
Pool party and then Jacuzzi, like for Kuzma.
Oh no.
Yeah, and that's why they're winning 20 games this year.
Yeah.
Kawhi, what are we putting Kawhi?
16 through 20. Or 11 through 15. Which one do you guys
think 11 through 15, to be honest. I'm looking at the players in 16 through 20. He got to be better than them.
That's fair.
See. I think overall, when he's like absolutely healthy, he's top 10 easily. But that's an issue, though, his health. That's an issue. It's his health.
Yeah, he's got the biggest fucking health issue.
Like, when was the last time he had a fully healthy season?
He wasn't unhealthy this season, but he got hurt in the playoffs, which is the biggest thing. Ooh, Jimmy Butler. Is Jimmy Butler top 10?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. 6 through 10. DeMar, other.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I love my boy DeMar, though.
Wiggins, other. Anunoby, other. Middleton, other. Wagner, other.
Mikal Bridges is getting close, though. RJ, RJ, top 5. No. Don't you dare.
Oh, shit.
Don't you dare.
Oh, hold on.
Don't you dare.
He gonna do it, too.
Don't make me leave. Dibo, if you do it, I'm leaving.
Oh,
Dibo, if you do it, I'm leaving.
too bad. RJ don't fucking play.
That's foul, Dibo.
No, I'm playing.
That's
Hold on. I'm playing. I'm not. I won't do him like that.
Lovely.
Okay. Other. Donovan's other. Keldon Johnson other.
Who's better, Keldon Johnson or Devin Vassell?
I think Vassell.
I agree. Dylan Brooks. Okay, that one's fair. That'll do good for the memes.
Oh god. Buddy Hield other. Oh, Giannis.
Top 5.
Easily. KD.
Ooh. Oh.
6'10". Even though I hate to do it.
I know. I hate to do it as well. Braun 6 through
uh,
10.
Yeah.
KD better though. KD's probably
Yeah.
going to be the top in 6 through 10.
Yeah. Zion. Zion. I feel like if we have Kawhi in 11-15, we have to give Zion the same treatment and put him at like, yes, I'd say 16 through 20 is fair.
Okay. Jaren Jackson Jr.
Other
for sure.
Bank Hero, other. Cat.
If you listen to Cat, he said he top 3.
No.
For real.
Cruz, other.
Jacuzzi?
Jimmy Grant, other. Aaron Gordon, other. Evan Mobley, other. Holford, other. Jeremiah, other. Scotty, other. Jokic.
Top 1.
Top Yon, yeah.
It's 1A. It's 1A Jokic, 1B Giannis at this point. It's just the top 2 there.
I'd say one is better. Shout out to Jokic. He won his horse racing
He
championship.
sure did. Finally, something he could be happy about.
What?
That's it.
Hey, which one matters to him more, the horse championship or
horse championship?
Horse championship. I saw somebody post a meme saying that he was celebrating harder.
Because he was.
Hey,
That
he has his personal life and he has his work life.
That's
and
right.
Basketball is his work life.
You gotta have a work-life balance, you know.
That's true.
Facts.
Next one. Oh, Embiid.
Top 5.
6 through 10.
Ooh, then who else is there?
I gotta think because recency bias could put a huge. This could affect his ranking because the last time he saw Embiid, he went out like a hoe. So I don't know.
But so did the people behind him. I mean, Luka didn't even make the playoffs. Steph was a second-round exit.
But that wasn't his fault,
was a second-round exit.
That wasn't his fault though. With Kyrie.
It wasn't.
Debo, can I see the players on the left because the name's blocking them?
On the left?
No, on the bottom.
Oh, at the bottom?
Yeah.
The players that are left.
Let's change this.
There you go. But where's Jamal Murray at?
Ooh.
Not on the list.
Fraudulent list, Debo.
Don't worry, he wouldn't have made it.
No, he would. Yeah, he would, I would put him.
Stop playing.
AD. AD has to be 11 through 15. He can't go above anybody in 6 through 10. He's better than Dame though to me.
Damn, we put in Dame that far? You gotta fix this. Hold on. Is AD better than Booker?
You know what? Now that I'm looking at this list, move KD in top 5 and keep Joel as number 6.
Okay. So the top 5 set, and then who we putting at 10?
Damn, where's Grant Williams?
Nowhere.
Shameful. Fraudulent list. Owen was right.
Don't care. All right.
Bam. I think all these other players are other. I don't think there's another player making this list.
That means you gotta move someone.
Lopez, Mr. Lights are too bright.
Mr.
Yes. Rob Williams, Claxton, Gobert, Ayton. I'll put
Gobert. Don't do that.
No, I won't put Ayton.
Don't do that.
Miles Turner is nice, but he's still out there.
Yeah, Miles Turner is good. Christian Wood made the list and Jamal didn't.
Yeah, this person's kind of it's kind of messed up.
Debo, take credit for your work.
That's true.
Hold on. All right, then let's edit this. Okay, so is Curry the third best player in the world right now? I'd say yes.
Yeah. I'll take Curry 3.
Luka, KD, Embiid. Embiid at 6 feels low.
Oh, imagine being.
Look at the top 5 though.
It's an actual debate though. You can actually debate.
I don't think.
You could.
KD and Embiid are the tough ones because KD didn't necessarily have his best playoff series against the Nuggets.
Well, still average like 30% on, or not 30%, 30 points on 50% shooting. About
both are great offensive scorers. Both have a poor playoff record recently. Both can't really stay healthy for a full season. To me,
Embiid can now. No, that's a dead narrative with Embiid.
I don't
I
think
think.
so.
He's played like 60 games in back-to-back seasons, I'm pretty sure.
but man,
That's a lot for like today's NBA.
in today's NBA, bro, a decade ago they was playing. Even like 2016, they was playing like 70
Yeah,
plus.
but you gotta adjust it for today. That's good for today.
Yeah,
'cause
it's a different era.
look at everybody on
But
this
we
list.
need so we need one more player in 21 to 25.
Well, we can get to that. Let's just go through the list first.
Okay.
Top 5 is good to me. Are we putting Jason Tatum over Brown? Book behind Jimmy. No, I can't do that.
Matt, you love Buck a little too much, I'm afraid.
Jimmy did not necessarily have the best playoffs. I think his playoffs.
Wait, you see they have the best playoffs?
I think that Jimmy did a lot more with his leadership than he did like stat sheets wise. Like I think he wasn't necessarily the killer in the Knicks series or the Celtics series, and he didn't have a good finals.
In the Celtics series?
The Celtics series was Caleb Martin.
Didn't he close out game 2 in Boston? He closed out the first 2 games.
No, that's why. Yeah, I've said that before. Outside of game 2 in that playoff series, he didn't really have that great of a series.
I'm still putting him top 10.
Yeah, top 10, but I'm putting Book ahead of him. Book didn't have a single bad playoff game except for game 1 in the LA Clippers series.
What about the closeout game versus?
Yeah, what about that?
Okay, sure. But I remember game 5.
Game,
I remember game 5. Devin Booker had like 34-28, or no, he had like a 34-point game on like it was I think 41% or like 39% shooting from the field, and people were saying it was a bad game because like that's how good he was playing that series. We were not doing that for Jimmy. At least I don't think so.
Oh, I think we were.
No, we were doing it for Jimmy. That man Jimmy was getting cooked, especially in the finals.
It's not playoff Jimmy. It's round 1 Jimmy.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but what about 2020?
Yeah, no, I think Jimmy's better than Book.
What about 2021?
Outlier year.
Boy.
I'm sorry, but in the okay, so when the Heat got swept by the Bucks in 2021, in the next 2 seasons, the Heat made it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
I'm saying Book. I'm saying D Book made it to the finals in 2021.
Okay, and he blew a 2-0 lead.
At least he had a 2-0 lead.
Okay, and what happened?
What did Jimmy do? Jimmy he was gonna hold the next trophy and then never held anything.
No, against 2 teams.
Except for Shakira. Shout out.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Bro, against 2 teams in the finals where they were both the clear favorite.
They're the clear favorite because Jimmy Butler was like the star player, and like Jimmy Butler, I don't know. I personally don't think you can win with Jimmy Butler as your 1. At least as the Miami Heat are currently constructed.
Oh, what? Okay, no. So in other than the 2021 playoffs, Jimmy Butler with the Heat has taken.
No, for sure. But I don't know. I just think I've seen him like cap out, like max out.
Okay, and why is that? It's because of the roster, bro. Having guys like Caleb Martin, Gabe Vincent can only take you so far. Tyler Hero being your 3rd best player and your 2nd best scorer can only take you so far. Bam Adebayo being your 2nd best player and have him also be a scorer can only take you so far. So I don't think that about Jimmy. You can still win with Jimmy as your number 1.
But you would think that for the Bucks series, you would think that for the Celtics series, you would think that in all years prior, whether it was the Celtics series from the year before, when Tyler Hero had like the crazy bubble face, they've always like. I lost my train of thought. Where was I going with this?
I don't know, but I will say I definitely don't think D-Book can be your number 1 option on a championship winning team.
Soon.
I actually think D-Book would.
Oh, that's where I was going. Hold on. But Jimmy has always been an underdog in those series. So he's always been an underdog in the finals too, but he just can never do it. We saw the Celtics on the paper. We all said like, oh, they should win in 5. They should win in 6. We saw the Bucks on the paper. We said this is a 4 or 5 game series, and they turned those series around and won both of them. So like they can't do it in the finals because I just don't think that they're a championship team, and I don't think they have a championship like star.
Yeah, but also you got to look at how good the Nuggets were compared to the rest of the league.
True. I
There's
some
some aspect of that. The Nuggets were clearly the best team.
They were. I wish the Celtics would have won though, because I can't lie. The finals were like very predictable. I felt like the Celtics could have had a better finals, made it more competitive.
Well, yeah, the Celtics always give the Nuggets a good run.
Yeah. So Jimmy ahead of D-Book is fine. That's fine. Tyler's not gonna like what I said about Jimmy, but who cares?
Who cares? He ain't here. What does it matter?
Yeah.
Let's see.
James
Okay.
Harden.
Do we have the top? Okay, so we have the
Oh
top
shit,
10
joking.
pretty much.
Yep. 11 through 15.
I like the way that's set.
I
I
want
would
to.
like Shea ahead of Donovan Mitchell.
I don't
Or
know.
no?
I don't think so.
Nah.
That's fair. That's fair because he hasn't had playoff stuff.
Yeah. I really want to put Dame in that top 10.
No, who's he better than in the top 10?
I think Jimmy and Book.
You think if he goes to Miami, he's Miami's best player?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Dame. Oh, you think so? I think that Dame is just too one-sided in a two-way league. I think he's all offense, and his defensive deficiencies like would make him the number 2 when you have a guy like Jimmy Butler who's capable on both ends.
I feel like it'd be 1A, 1B.
I think Dame's fine.
Yeah. I do. I agree, Owen, because I would have Kawhi ahead of him and AD ahead of him.
Yeah.
What? Their injury history? No, give me Dame. At least.
Okay, let's not act like Dame isn't.
Yeah, Dame's not the pillar of health.
Okay, so AD and Kawhi both are.
That's not what we're saying.
We're saying that Dame isn't the pillar of health either. Like
that's not a very strong argument.
No, but
when we're comparing
those three players, Dame, Kawhi, and AD, all three of them, who's the guy who you can depend on the most to play a full season? I'm picking Dame.
No comment. I'm not building a team with one of them as well.
Yeah, that's the thing though. It's like they're not. None of the three of them are very good at staying healthy. So you look at it, Kawhi and AD are better. Like they're just better players.
Yeah, because health isn't really a giant factor in this argument for me. They all relatively play the same amount of games per year. I mean, Kawhi played like 55 games last year.
Wasn't he scratching the 60 mark?
Yeah, he was pretty close. So if you're getting that from Kawhi, Dame did not play more than Kawhi last year. So then if you're just going off raw talent, Kawhi has to be better than Dame.
Oh, 100%.
Same with AD.
Yeah.
All right. So
especially with AD's defense too.
Facts.
All right, but here's a rebuttal.
Yeah, 100%.
So when you take the last two seasons, last year, Dame, obviously they were tanking with the last 10 games. They shut him down. The season before, he only played 29 games because of the injury. But when you go to both 2019 and 2020, those 2 years, he played 66 and 67 games out of when they were both shortened seasons. I think the NBA in 2020 they had 66. No, they had 72 games in that year, 71, 72, and during the bubble it was 66, 67. So around that line. So when we look at Dame's entire career, especially in recent memory, when he's actually when the team's not actively tanking, he's dependable to play night in, night out.
We're going off TJ.
I don't know if they're tanking. I mean, they came out to start the season as the 1 seed. Everything was looking good, and then they kind of tanked. And I just think
realized what they could be getting.
I'm talking about during the last stretch of the year. They clearly gave up when they realized that we're not gonna make the play-in.
Sure, that's fair. But I would argue that if Kawhi was on the Blazers, maybe that they could make a run to the play-in. Same with AD. And if you take off Dame and put Kawhi or AD, I would like them more. I like their chances to make the play more.
I agree.
I'd still take Dame, but we'll leave him there.
All right. Zion, yes. Trey ahead of those guys. I kind of want to put Kyrie above Jaylen Brown.
I could low-key have Kyrie ahead of everyone in that tier.
Yeah, ahead of Zion too. No, I can't put him ahead of Zion. He's not ahead of Zion, but I would put him. Is he ahead of Trae Young? No,
Yeah.
he's not ahead of Trae
I
Young.
wouldn't put him ahead of Trae Young.
I would not either.
I'm a bit of a
But this
Kyrie
looks like a
stan
good list.
myself.
Can I put Anthony Edwards above Ja? And Paul George.
I wouldn't hate that.
And Paul George.
I can honestly see the reasoning, but right now, no, not for me. No.
I don't hate it, Matt.
I thought it was.
In fact, I
Okay.
kind of like it. I think I
against
like
one?
Anthony a lot.
Can I maybe lobby for you
Get a
to-
judge overrule.
It is 2 against 1.
I think
Can
Anthony Edwards is nice. He's gonna have another crazy season this year.
I really hope that they get that playoff series against the Warriors. Him and
Yeah.
Draymond talking would be special.
Yeah, but Chris Paul and Draymond on the same team is gonna be technical city.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but
lost every game.
That Warriors team's not going to be good this year.
Do we want to move? Who do we want to move from other to 25 or 21 through 25?
Okay.
Dylan Brooks?
Dare I say Halliburton?
No.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Dibo, who do you think? I have a player in mind, but go ahead.
I think the best players out of the entire list would be Bam.
Bam's not top 25 for me.
Bam is not.
I think if you could put him in that discussion, it would be Bam, Harden, Jaren Jackson, BI. So that's 4. And then maybe out of the entire list, maybe Cat or Sabonis.
Can I have my take and let me know what you guys think?
Mm-hmm.
But Draymond Green.
He's not 25.
I don't know if I can go with. I like Draymond, but I don't know if I can
For how important and how instrumental he is to that Warriors team.
That man's not top 25. I'm sorry.
Actually, I think probably
talent-wise or value-wise. Talent-wise or impact-wise.
Are we going? I think we're going off talent, basically, right? Or like a mix of both.
Mix of both. I would say impact-wise, Draymond Green could be top 5 on this list.
Yeah, sure, but that's not.
You said top 5 impact. You said top 5 impact-wise.
Is that you don't think so?
Draymond has a crazy impact.
No, come on. They're 500 without Draymond and a top 3 team in the West with Draymond.
Okay. When they were 500 without Steph Curry too last season.
Yeah, that's why Steph Curry's.
And which players more important to the Warriors now? Draymond or Steph Curry?
Steph Curry.
Well, Steph Curry would be in the top 5 too. Yeah. Draymond can't coexist without Steph Curry. Steph Curry was going to be good regardless. I agree. Steph Curry was going to be Hall of Fame regardless. Steph Curry's not a top 10 player without Draymond, though. That's my argument.
Okay.
That's my argument.
My player, I think that we could go to 21-25 would be Brandon Ingram.
Brandon Ingram top 25. It sounds. It doesn't.
You know who? You know who should go there? Fucking Jamal Murray.
Yeah. High key.
That's how he left that spot open, low key.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why.
That's why we left that spot.
Oh, that's why. Oh, we did. Damn.
I'm like, brother, there's someone we're missing, bro.
It's true. Who the fuck forgot about Jamal Murray here?
Do we want to put Lauri Markkanen?
No, actually,
we leave that Jamal.
Leave the space open for Jamal Murray.
Sabonis.
We can do that in like post. No, we can do that if you want to do a post. If you want to do a post for it on like
put overlay, and just put a picture of it.
Yeah, we'll just add Jamal Murray and like post editing and call it a day.
Call it a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
That's a good list.
pretty much.
Now let's sort the other.
No,
Okay.
we'd be here all day.
Yeah, we're straight. Yeah, we're straight.
It don't matter that much.
Damn.
Oh, I think we were going on to it in the next segment, but I did just get an alert about Joe Burrow. Obviously, Joe Burrow was carted off the field today in a non-contact injury, and I just got an alert saying that it is only a strained calf.
But strained calves are serious though. Or they can be. They can be.
They can be, but I think you're okay with a strained calf, depending on because when you see a non-contact injury, you think like Achilles or something like that.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
I would much rather have a
for
strained
sure.
calf than a torn Achilles.
For
Right.
sure. Well, yeah, I mean that's kind of, but the Achilles is a year injury, bro.
Yeah, Achilles is
that's-
the worst injury I think you can have. I think it's worse than ACL.
Nah, yeah, by far.
It's a longer recovery than ACL.
Yeah, and just think about where your Achilles is. It's like,
Yeah, like Achilles actually just fucking takes you out. Like
yeah,
it's crazy.
that's awful.
All right, but
That's
speaking of football, let's move on. With that being said, let's talk about Justin Herbert became the highest paid quarterback in NFL history. Let me get the details out. A 5-year,
265, I believe.
$263
Oh,
$263 million deal. Average salary of $53 million for over those next 5 years. So,
That's crazy.
good deal or bad deal?
Well, first, can we go back to the old screen?
Yes, we should.
We're on NFL now. None of this NBA bullshit.
Yeah.
Facts. Good deal. Good deal. Very good deal. It'll work well with inflation. Even though NFL is trickier than that, was it fully guaranteed? I didn't hear.
No, it's most NFL. It's not.
I think it's like 180 million of it's guaranteed.
Yeah, so that's not too bad, especially because Jay Herbo was top 5.
Wait,
And
no,
he's
no,
young and
correction,
he's only going to get better.
correction. It's actually $134 million guaranteed.
Oh damn! I was
Even
off.
better. Even better.
Yeah.
So yeah, very good contract in my opinion.
Yeah, I feel like some people might be skeptical for the man getting this much money, but as you said before, for the Jaylen Brown situation with inflation and with these other QBs looking to get their next payday too, like a Joe Burrow and Trevor Lawrence as well, I just think it's a fair deal especially for a guy's caliber. Top 5 in the league for sure, time wise as well. I think people can go back to the Jaguars game in the playoffs last year and say that, is that man clutch? Can that man win your team a Super Bowl? Can that man win meaningful football games in general? But I feel like with the addition of Kellen Moore and with them adding more explosiveness to their team on the outside, bringing in a guy like Quentin Johnston from the draft, I just think that offensively the Chargers offense will take off.
Yeah, I think it's really good. Justin Herbert's a really good quarterback. You know, like he's young. He's only 25. And he's already shown extreme instances of potential with the Chargers becoming one of the top teams in the AFC. He's just, I think, is really good. You know, he's young, which is the being young is the biggest factor to me. You keep it, or you get him paid early. That's incentives for him to even elevate his game further.
Yes, I agree. They just need their weapons to stay healthy. If Keenan Allen can stay healthy, if Mike Williams can stay on the field, if Austin Eckler can stay on the field because he has had injury problems in the past, this team can be very good because on paper the Chargers have a beautiful roster.
Well, yeah, they have
paper.
one of the most. Yeah, on paper, yeah.
They're an on-paper team, though. They're always an on-paper team, though.
That's true. They're always the offseason favorites every single year, but most of the years it doesn't work out. So we've heard the same story before. Hopefully this year's different. Not really, because I'm a Chiefs fan, so I don't want them doing well.
Shout out to Alex Miller. He calls it the Chief curse or the Chargers curse.
What about the Chargers curse?
That they always have a good roster but can never make the playoffs, or can never do well. It's the Chargers curse.
I mean, going back to Philip
It's
Rivers,
kind of
those
true.
years, yeah, that's very true.
It's kind of true.
Yeah.
They're put together well.
Yeah. Have you heard the story of the Chargers not making the playoffs by having the number one offense and defense?
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Bro, they lost because of special teams. That's crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. But like, you don't think of special teams being that much of a factor in winning games,
You know who
but
does?
that's just proof.
You know who
I don't
does?
know who.
Bill Belichick. That's why he's the best coach of all time.
Oh hell no! Best coach of all time.
Who's better?
Best coach of all time, Owen.
I couldn't tell you, but I don't think it's Bill Belichick.
No.
But this
Bro,
man gonna
this
think
man
Vince
Brady
Lombardi.
carried, bro.
Brady carried him.
Yeah.
Like
Fuck
the
no.
Patriots weren't having consistently elite defenses year in year out.
Yeah, he's a defensive coach.
Throughout their whole
Yeah.
dynasty run. The arguably the greatest defensive mind in NFL history. That man did not get carried by Tom Brady. I'm sorry.
Oh.
And best special teams every year. Matthew Slater was always an All-Pro.
Future Hall of Famer.
Future Hall of Famer.
Future Hall of Famer for sure.
Future Hall of Famer. But I think that I don't know. There's rumors that like Robert Kraft wants like to have a very good year, otherwise Bill Belichick might get fired, and like people are saying Belichick is on the hot seat. I would never put him on the hot seat. I think if you literally get Bill Belichick a good quarterback, he will never lose. He will never lose with a good quarterback.
Mac Jones don't move you.
Mac Jones don't move me. Bailey Zappi better.
No, he's not.
He is
not very
better.
good with Mac Jones.
He's so much better.
No, how is he? Whatever. Whatever. Going back to Justin Herbert. I have a question for Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
So, with the new contract extension, does Justin Herbert have the most to prove out of any quarterback in the league heading to this season?
Hold on.
No.
Hold on.
No.
Go ahead, Owen.
This season,
I actually saw something about this.
I feel like there's a really obvious answer for this season. That would be Russell Wilson. He's got so much to prove. You got to prove that was a fluke year.
Did you see Sean Payton's comments today?
Yeah, he shitted on Hackett and the whole Broncos' previous coaching staff. So, yeah.
Hey, I think that's the right thing to do, though. If you say what needs to be said, I think that turns out well.
I mean, Sean Payton, he comes up as a coach who's blatantly obvious. Doesn't cut the he doesn't really like BS things. He's a very straightforward guy.
He kind of reminds me of the NFL Michael Malone.
Explain.
Just says what needs to be said, not really any filter. Doesn't try to put it nicely if it doesn't need to put, or if it shouldn't be put nicely rather.
I'm trying to think about where I saw this post. I literally saw a post today, and it was like 10 players with the most pressure on them. And
Patrick Mahomes has the most to prove this season.
Hold on. I'm gonna give you some names, and you let me know who has more pressure.
Okay.
Tua or Justin Herbert?
Tua.
Owen.
Tua over Herbert?
Who has more pressure? This season?
Oh, Tua, I think. I thought you were
Tua?
saying – I wasn't paying attention. I thought you were saying Tua's better. I was like, hell no.
Pay attention, fool.
Yeah, my bad.
No, I'm playing. Kevin Stefanski. Right? That's the Browns coach?
Yeah, it is the Browns coach.
Yeah, Browns coach. The Browns coach. That was the other name I said.
To this.
Just who has more pressure?
I'm going to say Stefanski because the Browns, they've upgraded so much on both sides of the ball. And Deshaun Watson, he actually gets a full year he actually gets like training and a full year to be fully accustomed to, the offense. So I think he has more pressure on him.
Oh, and I'm just going for your answer and then waiting.
I don't really know, to be honest. That's not something I've thought about so much.
Fair. Saquon or Justin Herbert, who has more pressure?
Saquon or Justin Herbert?
Yeah.
I guess Saquon for, him holding out and wanting to get another contract because he did just sign a new 1-year deal.
He did.
Yes, he did.
Back with the Giants, right?
Back with the Giants. But that also means like Herbert doesn't necessarily have as much pressure because he already got paid. He already got
Oh,
paid.
but at the same time, people are starting to think that he's not really a winning quarterback, which in my opinion that's kind of misleading. But I actually feel
People
comfortable with that.
people can think what they want, but I gotta get paid first. Justin Herbert got paid. Saquon has a 1-year deal. If he tears like his ACL this year, God forbid, I do not want anybody thinking I want that. Like, if he has another injury, like that market is gonna go a lot down for him, which I would hate to see because I do love Saquon and I have him on fantasy.
That's true. Um, Next one on that list.
Kirk Cousins.
What does one to prove? I think Herbert has more to prove, simply the fact that I think the Chargers added more offensive weapons than the Vikings, and they brought Kellen Moore in. A guy who is one of the best play callers in the entire league. You put a guy like him in as a new offensive coordinator, replacing Joe Lombardi, who was one of the worst offensive coordinators in the league, one of the worst play callers in the league. I just think that Herbert has to prove a little bit more with a fully healthy roster and a new and more dynamic play caller.
Yeah, I agree. Next player, Trey Lance.
Lance.
Lance,
It's
really?
unfortunate. It's unfortunate though. It's not unfortunate, bro. Lance
He's
can
kind of playing
honestly,
for his job.
yeah, he's playing for his job. He can honestly be the third stringer this year for the Niners.
That's crazy to think. I don't think they'll do it, but that's crazy to think.
I,
That
I,
it's crazy. It's realistic. You think Sam Darnold's ahead of him?
he might be depending on how good they do in during the QB battles in training camp and preseason. So
That's true.
yeah, like
Two more.
me personally, Lance should easily be the starter, but other stuff got to play in, and I wouldn't be surprised if Brock Purdy or even Sam Donald would be the starter for the whole year.
I think it's expected right now that Purdy's going to be starting week 1.
Damn,
Horsecock
What you think
Brock.
about that?
that's
I'm all for it.
I feel like Purdy's like Taylor Heineke. I think they're both more of the same. They have both the same build. I feel like. I think with Purdy, I know great story. He's gonna get paid a lot of money over his career, but his overall ability as a quarterback, is he gonna be top 10? Hell no. Top 15? Hell no. Top 20? Probably not.
Borderline, like borderline.
Like borderline, and that's a maybe even.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like with Brock Purdy as your quarterback, you clearly have a ceiling with your team. So
True. 2 last names. First one is Josh Allen.
I'll take Josh Allen.
Yeah, when is he gonna take that next step? AKA get past the Chiefs.
Basically. Dibo, when is it happening?
Never.
Clip it.
They gotta be so confused. Any listener, but I was just a Celtics fan and a Chiefs fan.
Why is the man in the middle a Knicks fan and a Rams fan?
I can't like big markets. That's my thing.
One's East Coast, one's West Coast. Where you get that from?
Because I'm from the West Coast, or I could lie, but I won't. I just got it from. I was gonna make some shit up like my dad is from the East Coast, my mom is from the West Coast.
Bro, at least I'm from the Midwest, bro. We don't got nothing in the Midwest. I was born in Kansas City, and I lived in Arkansas, bro. There was nothing there.
You lived in Arkansas?
Yeah, it was boring.
I'm sorry.
Who is the old KC basketball team?
KC basketball team?
Like this? Did they just relocate to a different city?
Yeah, that was Sacramento.
Why are you a Sacramento fan? Why are you just root for the Kings?
Because in my whole entire life they've been in Sacramento.
But in your whole entire life, the Celtics have been in Boston.
Yeah, that's the first team I've ever watched.
But you've lived most of your life in Colorado, no?
Yeah.
Since when? How
Nuggets
old are you?
fan.
like 2011.
Nuggets fan.
Boo.
So I became a Celtics fan in 2020 after the finals that year, and then the year after we moved from Arkansas to Colorado, and by like 2012 when the season started, 2011 when the season started there for the NBA, that's when I started watching like Nuggets games because like local TV. So
Hmm.
that's how.
Hmm. All right. Last name.
Quite the story there,
Last name.
Dibo.
Yeah.
Last name. Who has more pressure, Justin Herbert or his head coach, Staley? Brandon
Easily
Staley.
Staley. Easily Staley. Man, you can cook with this one. Cook with this one.
Ooh, because I've had this take for a long ass time, huh?
Yeah, you can cook with this one, man.
Listen. I love the addition of Kellen Moore. I think that Kellen Moore did tremendous things in Dallas, the way he was able to utilize the weapons like Tony Pollard, CeeDee Lamb, Dalton Schultz became a good piece. So I'm very happy that he has um, Kellen Moore. But unfortunately, he still has a head coach, and that head coach is Brandon Staley. Now, Debo knows my thinking. We were just talking about how Sean Payton is a great head coach. Let's be honest. Sean Payton is a Hall of Famer and one of the best head coaches to ever coach in the NFL. Yes?
Yeah,
Sure.
absolutely.
Yep.
Before the before Sean Payton took a job with the Denver Broncos, he was working for Fox Sports because remember he had this year off where he kind of retired because he didn't want to do like meaningless shit with the Saints. So he's like, I'm just gonna keep it low key. So he's working for Fox Sports in LA, right? He said he loved it there. Like he wanted to live in LA, and he was gonna live in LA when he retires. Um, and he was multiple times he said like how much he loves like Justin Herbert and how he thinks like he could coach up Justin Herbert perfectly. And he's saying all of this. And you're keeping a man by the name of Brandon Staley who blew a 3 touchdown lead in a playoff game to the Jacksonville Jaguars. A dude who has consistently underperformed with an overcompetent roster, a roster that looks phenomenal on paper. It's just so disappointing to me. And I wish that they would just fire him and let him become the DC back in LA. Debo just had a rip ass. Tell me not. Debo just
For
had a-
real. Look, he can't even hide it either. There's a clip right there.
Debo
Look
just
at
pulled
him.
up-
Bro, he's still shitting himself.
Oh,
No way.
he should have turned
What's
his
that? Hold
camera off.
on.
Oh my god. Hold on. Somebody write it. Oh, and write it down. Hour and a half in.
Where do you want? I'll send it.
Debo,
Damn.
If I make a reel of it, would you post it on socials?
Well, we're posted. Yeah.
That's bro. That shit will pop off, bro. Oh my god, that's so funny.
But
That
I'm
might
not
be
even gonna lie. But I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah. That's why I muted it. Yeah.
But you should fake sneezed in your arm.
No,
We'll try to cover it.
Oh, Debo, that you just gave us like, oh my god. What if that goes viral, Debo? No way, he's doing it again. No way.
Oh
Oh,
no.
my man had to have like Taco Bell or something last night.
Dude,
But
well, nah. I got a burrito from like Winchell's.
the donut place?
Yeah, the donut place.
You got a burrito from the donut place?
Look at him,
You
bro.
went,
Bro,
went
I
to
was
Dunkin'?
hungry. Bro, I was hungry. It was like the closest. Well, oh my.
You went to Dunkin' Donut. You basically went to Dunkin' Donuts and ordered a burrito.
Bro, have you had the
No
sorry,
way.
we're getting hella off topic here. The like breakfast like croissant, like the sausage, egg and cheese sandwich from Dunkin' Donuts. Dude, it's so gas.
I have not.
Bro, go get you a coffee and one of those. Oh, so good, bro. So that's the way you start your morning, right? Man, Debo's shitting himself right now.
You texted me 1:30. Nice.
I did. That shit's gonna be golden.
I'll get onto it. But what were we talking about next? Was it I just spoiled the soccer.
On that bombshell, Debo has to go take a shit.
Is that what you just texted, chat?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh, I mean, he probably is. He probably is.
Bro's miserable.
What do you think, though?
About
About
what?
Mbappe turning down
I think
1
he's an
year?
idiot, respectfully.
I don't think you understand.
I don't think I understand either. I'm not one to hide that I don't give two fucks about soccer.
I'll explain it like this. Like, it'd be like, I'm trying to think. So you're big into golf now, right?
Yeah.
So obviously, like Live Golf, they kind
Yeah.
of bought or own PGA, right?
Yep.
You remember initially who was the first like real big player to
I don't know, but I know
was
Liv
it
started like
wasn't it
offering like a fuck ton of players just so
right?
much money to come play for them.
Right. You remember how it was like I think it was Dustin Johnson. Does that sound right?
I think it was Dustin Johnson. I know he was one of them.
Right. So Dustin Johnson was like the first player to make the switch, or like the first like real big player, and like it did numbers. Like, like there were news reports on it. Like
Yeah,
he was
it's
getting
big.
pressed. Like he even got canceled. Like that's how big it got.
Yeah.
And so, that's for golf. And people are like, oh well, like you got to respect the PGA. Like the PGA is like this grand thing. It's royal. It's got some value. It's got some like intangible value to it versus
Yeah, for
Live
sure.
Golf. And that Mbappe is like that on steroids. This situation with Mbappe is like that on steroids, I'd say.
Didn't they I don't know if it's the same club, but didn't a Saudi team offer Ronaldo a fuck ton too? Nah, no way.
Ronaldo is there. Hold on. Let's see what Dibo said.
Yo, are you guys still on?
Yes. Are you...
Yeah. Yo, give me like a couple minutes, bro.
You're good. Take your time.
Yo, I was about to blow, man. I'm not gonna lie.
You're chilling, brother.
I'm never getting a break with that.
Take some Pepto Bismol.
Bro. Okay, yeah.
All right. You're good. Go ahead. So yes, Dibo is taking the shit. So I guess it is just me and you. Would you go to Messi? Would you go to Inter Miami versus Rapids with me? With us, because Debo's obviously going to that.
If you buy me the ticket,
Boy,
or I'll
Ain't
split it
fucking
with you
mom.
depending on how much it is.
Yeah, like we did for the Knicks game, which I assume we're doing again this year.
Yeah.
Of course.
No, how
Of
much is
course.
the ticket?
Messi's expensive. I can't lie. Messi is expensive.
I don't have money like that, bro.
I know. College kid life.
Yeah.
Interesting. I might be able to get some low key because I have my ties from back when I played soccer. I could do some work.
Yeah, no. I mean, like it would have to be. I'd probably would pay no more than like $50.
We might have to go somewhere to watch.
I'm down to go to like if you want to go grab a bite to eat and watch the game.
Oh, are you in town? I think it's No, it's tonight.
Tonight, dude.
The UFC fight. It's Gaethje and Poirier is the main event.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be. Jake's cooking steaks tonight up here.
Oh, it's hold on. Saturday.
Oh, hey, I'm going golfing Saturday. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah. You were telling me. I did ask. If we could get a discount at Arrowhead Golf, the golf course, and I said I can ask my manager, so I'll let you know how that goes.
Yeah, that'd be dope. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably be down Saturday.
Yeah.
But
Saturday. I'll let you know.
Back to Mbappe though.
Oh yeah,
I'm
yeah.
taking that money, bro. Okay, but at the same time, that's also someone that's got like $1,000 to my name. Mbappe is already extremely wealthy.
Mbappe also will, but you also got to think like Mbappe probably won't get as many sponsorships if he goes to Saudi as if he goes to Real Madrid, where he's probably gonna go. Real Madrid's like one of the biggest clubs in the world.
Yeah, but I mean, are are all those sponsorships going to even total up to half of what that contract is?
Probably. I would realistically, I think Neymar's getting a lifetime Nike deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mbappe, in my opinion, is going to go down as the best scorer of all time.
He's that good.
He's that good. Hat trick. He's hat trick in the World Cup final. That's like unheard of. Already won a World Cup at his age. Best player on his team when he won the World Cup. Best player this year in the World Cup. He was getting literally. There's an iconic picture, and it's 7 because they played England. It's 7 English players against him in like a corner, like just trying to trap him. Like that. That's how insane he is. And having him is just such a crazy factor. Like such a crazy boost. Like if he goes to Real Madrid, Danny will be unbearable in the chat.
Is he a Madrid fan?
He's a bandwagon, but yes.
That's funny.
But yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's bad to ask my opinion about a soccer player, and I don't know a whole lot about it. But for me, as an outsider looking in, which I think is sometimes a good perspective to have, I think you're kind of foolish.
No, I would have taken the money. I would have taken the money.
I think you're kind of foolish to not take that kind of money, no matter what.
But for my position, I'm happy he didn't take it. You know what I mean? In his position, I would have taken it, but my position, like, just trying to enjoy soccer, I would not have enjoyed soccer if he did that.
As a fan.
Yeah, as a fan, well said.
That's funny.
I wonder how Dibo's gonna come back on here. I wonder if he is gonna apologize or not.
Bro's gonna come back and turn his camera on. He's gonna be like sweating bullets.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
You know what he has to okay. If we're being real talk, and I don't know how weird we want to get, this is 100% a naked shit that Dibo is taking right now.
He's stripped down, bro.
He is, bro.
There's no way around it.
There's no way around it. But shout out Dibo. He's been telling me he's been going to the gym quite a bit.
Yeah, I respect that.
I'm always
what's kind of rough is I have taken a bit of a hiatus from the gym up here.
No, you have not.
I have.
Why?
Just because like the rec center membership is mad expensive. It's like.
Are you guys?
What's up?
Are you guys in a condo up there, or do you guys have a house?
No, my dad's renting a house from his friend.
Because I was gonna say if it was like a condo or apartment, it might have a gym in it, which would be nice.
It's a house, but no, it's like $50 a month for the rec center up here.
Oh yeah, it's expensive.
And
up in
and I'm sure like my dad would be happy if I asked him, but I don't know. It's already kind of late in the summer where I just don't know if it would be too worth it. Facts. And when I'm going back up to college here in less than a month, I'm gonna get right back in the gym, no doubt.
By the way, you will be getting your gift shortly.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
I'm still a little concerned about what this gift is.
No, it's not bad. I promise you, it's not bad. I get the last of the supplies on August 3rd, so I'll probably get it to you August 4th or August 5th. Ideally.
What is this gift gonna be, man?
Just like a C4.
No, really?
Shout out Rush Hour. No, it's just gonna be. I don't know if you're gonna find it like funny or stupid or like what. I honestly don't know how you're gonna find it. Or cool. There's like a wide range of emotions you could experience for this gift, which I feel like I'm hyping it way too much. I really.
It's gonna be like a little like a pin for your shirt. So like worth like 30 cents shelf price.
Damn, you think I'm like that? I would never do you like
I would never pay 30 cents. I'm 10 max.
that. Facts. But you'll get it. We'll probably have an episode in between the time that you receive it, but not 2 episodes. That's my guess.
Yeah. Let me ask you this:
Yeah,
when are you coming up to Fort Collins when we're in the apartment?
bro. I'm down to come once a month.
But
And here's
you can come
why.
twice a
You want to
month,
know
hell
why?
yeah.
You want to know
What's
why?
that?
You see this shit? This shit never happened with Jordan.
Oh,
Jordan
you go.
is
You
Greeley too.
gotta get your hair cut up in Greeley, huh?
Yeah, Jordan's like, but Greeley's like 30 minutes from you guys, and it's on the way, kind of. So like,
Yeah,
I might as well. So ideally, I'd like to go once a week, but we'll see. We'll see how I'm doing, and we'll see how much gas is.
Nah, don't worry about that gas. It's all about smiles per gallon, not miles per gallon.
Until your bank account doesn't have any face.
Dog, you're quite literally working a real job right now.
But it's 100% commission.
Okay.
So
I mean, you ain't making money.
exactly. That's the important thing. But we'll see. I'm working on it. I did just start too, so give me some time.
Hey man, you'll be there.
But
I have no doubt about it.
bro, the night I sell a place, the night I close on a place, bro, I promise you I'll drive up, especially my first deal, and we'll just get lit.
Yeah, that's gonna be sick. We'll all get lit in celebration.
Nick could probably get us into his frat.
Maybe
down.
he might be able to get you. I don't know if he'll get me because I go to the school. That's kind of how it works. Like if you don't go to
True.
school, it's easier.
Yeah. My buddy from Indiana actually told me that today. He said like
Yeah.
it's hard to get into frat if you're not in one.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
It's really hard. Yeah.
We'll see.
It's almost entirely luck based. But well, what can you do? And this man Dibo, he had the fight of his life, dude.
The fight of his life. He's probably he's sweating right now.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. He's gonna come back. It's gonna look like he just played 48 minutes, bro.
You know what Dibo is totally gonna do as well? He's gonna do one of the times where like you finish, you wipe, and you stand on the scale.
God damn, get cleared out
like,
that much.
Gets off, gets like, 4 pounds. We did very nice today.
4 pounds. Could you imagine how much better?
I don't want to imagine.
That'd be miserable.
Dude,
be miserable. When you and Dibo are making the reel, you got to get like all these clips from when we just keep talking about it too.
Facts. Oh yeah, I'll make like a whole like little montage.
Yeah.
So I had to get headshots for my new job. You want to see what they look like? I got AI generated.
Oh yeah.
You want to see?
I'll see.
Does that look like me?
No. I mean, like I can tell it's you, but like your hair is like way different.
I can just say I got a different haircut though. Hi, Key.
That's kind of weird, bro.
I know it was like a little off, but I was like, it's believable enough.
Yeah, for sure.
Believable enough.
That's interesting, though. I will say that.
It was also free, so like that's the best price you can get.
That's
the
right.
best price you can
Anything
get.
for free, you know.
Versus like $150.
I like me a little free 99 action.
It's the best price.
Damn right.
It's the best price. Have you been listening? Do you listen to other podcasts or no? Like not necessarily sports related, but other podcasts?
Yeah, I listen to I find like one good podcast and I listen to all the episodes.
Mm-hmm.
And then like move on to another one. But the one I'm listening to right now is the Brilliantly Dumb Show.
What's
Have you
it
heard
about?
Of that? It's just like this guy, Robbie Berger. And he just it's literally just like him talking. Then right now it's only been him on the podcast. Like I'm like 20 episodes in, and it's just been him. And so I respect the hell out of that because it's hard to just keep a conversation going by yourself.
True.
But
he does a good job.
He eventually gets people on. Like that clip, that podcast clip where they had Jordan Belfort on, and he was like, if you could take a Quaalude right now, would you? Even though he's been sober for like 15 years, and he was like, oh yeah, without a doubt.
Really?
Yeah,
Is he
it
not allowed
was
to?
that podcast. Quaaludes like aren't a thing anymore.
I see.
Like they're not made anymore. So
I did just look at my phone. Dibo texted me at 5:02. Give me like 5 minutes.
it
It's
is
5:16.
5:17. Oh my God, Debo's
Unbelievable.
going through it.
What I would recommend. Have you heard of American Greed?
Let me look it up real quick.
American Greed. I'll tell you what it is. They actually had an episode on Jordan Belfort. So what they do is basically they find these stories about people
true
who like.
crime.
It is a true crime. It's very good.
It's kind of dope.
Where these people like did like crooked, dirty things that like hurt humanity. So like one was like a governor who didn't take care or it was the New Orleans governor who didn't do like the proper work during the Hurricane Katrina, and like that's why it was like as devastating as it was. Part of it. There's another one with like Belford where he was just being like stealing people's money basically. So like it talks about like people who did like dirty things for money and how they rose to fame, and then like where they are now and what's happening. I think that's cool.
No, that's cool. But I mean, for me, I like a podcast I don't exactly have to pay attention to. You know.
Oh, you gotta pay attention.
Like when I can if I'm like trying to do something for a long period of time, I can just like turn the podcast on, just have it in the background. I can just like pick up little bits and pieces.
You do know what is perfect for that?
What's that?
The Joe Rogan Experience.
That's true.
Joe Rogan
I thought
is
you were gonna say
the goat of podcasts. Well, please. No complaints over here.
Yeah. No, I'm more of like I just watch like the Joe Rogan clips.
His podcasts are a little too long. I can't lie. 3 hours is a long time.
Damn, he does it for 3 hours.
These are 3 hours.
That's crazy.
Sometimes more.
Dude, it is storming like crazy up here.
For real. I just went hiking up in Idaho Springs.
Oh, really? Where'd you go?
You ever go to Watchers Trail? Watchers Gulch? You know where Herman's Gulch is?
Watchers Gulch.
Or Herman's Gulch? They're at the same place.
Was that when you went with Nick and
Stapley? Welcome. Nah, no way.
And hear the ovation as he comes popping
Make it big screen.
out of the tunnel.
I'm back.
PJ Brown
I'm back.
won't go. Rondo nearly
I'm
chips
back.
it in. And Pierce
Debo, you want
some energy.
to explain to her?
Trying to fight over his screen.
He inspired me to do this, man.
Pierce ready to check back into the
I'm
game
back.
as we check in with Michelle.
Debo, all I want to know. I know you had a shit. Did you shit your pants?
Almost.
That's a no. That's a no. That's all that matters.
I just got there just in time, man. I just got there just in time.
Matt, you gotta include this in the clips too.
I just got out just in time. I swear to God.
Debo.
It was a long fight, bro. It was a long fight. I was fighting for my life. But yo, we did it.
Be honest with me. Be honest with me. Did you step on the scale after you took your dump?
I stepped on the scale. Hell no. I might do that after this pod is over. Let's go.
Bro, look at him. He's still going through it.
Oh, nah, bro. It was bad. Yo, I was fighting for my life. I was fighting for my life. I swear to God, I was fighting for my life. I swear to God, bro. I'm never eating a fucking burrito from fucking Winchell's again, bro. I'm never doing it again.
Debo.
No, never.
I did enjoy how you put on Paul George poop game.
Paul Pierce, yeah.
Paul Pierce.
It was inspiration. It was an inspiration to keep me.
That was what Dibo was thinking about the whole time.
I swear to God, it helped keep me going, man. I was trying to fight through it. I swear to God. Bro. That has to be the greatest moment in lunchroom the base history. That
Oh,
has
without question.
Oh, without a doubt.
it has to be.
This could be the greatest clip of all time, bro.
Jesus Christ. I had to.
This clip is about to go viral.
Holy
Dibo,
crap.
what would you do? What would you do if I sent this to ESPN and ESPN posted it?
Capitalize off it.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, capitalize off it. We got capitalize off
Make some merch that said I just shit my pants.
No. I mean, we gotta make it simpler. We gotta make it
Huh?
simple. We gotta make it simpler. We gotta make it catchy. But bro, I'm losing my breath. I'm losing my breath. I swear to God. Oh, let me get out of this. Jesus
we
Christ.
talked about the Mbappe situation, but what do you think about it?
Damn.
But you were gone for half an hour.
Damn.
we didn't have half an hour of a material just sitting around. We had to use something.
Shit, my fault. I gotta go back to this and edit. But no
edit.
No edit. We doing this straightforward. No way y'all talk,
100%.
bro. No way y'all talk like from the moment I went to the bathroom to right now.
Oh no,
We
we definitely did.
Y'all talked the whole entire way.
You could watch. Bro, I would have done the same thing with you. You would have done the same thing with Owen if it happened.
Okay. That's fine. Okay, okay. Okay.
You'll have to watch what we said. We were saying a lot of stuff about your shitting.
It's crazy.
Oh damn, bro.
There's a prediction I have, and I want to know if it's true. But you'll have to watch and let me know.
Okay. All right. Kylian Mbappe rejecting Al-Hilal's bid of it was over $1 billion for him. If I was him, me personally, I easy take that money.
Valid.
Easy take
That's
that
what
money.
we said. That's what we said. But as a soccer fan, I said I'm happy he didn't take it.
No, because that would be horrible for the game. In like so many ways.
I agree.
Like probably the best player in the entire world, probably a top 5-10 player all time once his career is over, going to a lower level league, when at a very young age in his career for money. Nah, that would look bad for the sport. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you hit it on the head. But if I was in his position, I'm taking that money.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So
and a lot of people, in that position, well, in the Saudi league, like your Benzemas, your Kantes, they would take that money as well. So
Ronaldo,
him too, yeah, Ronaldo
could have been generational in the MLS.
But I'm telling you,
him and Messi playing. Oh my God,
yeah,
that rivalry in the MLS would have done numbers.
But I'm telling you, that Sporting Kansas City offer, man, like, but he could have.
Dibo, me and Owen, when you were gone, we were saying that when Messi comes to town, Inter Miami versus Rapids, we're going. No matter going. How much do you think tickets will be? Obviously, you're invited, and I assume you're going to be there.
I will be there no matter what.
Exactly, Mbappe, literally.
I think there would be absolute minimum would be. I think it might be mad low.
You gotta remember. You gotta remember it's Kroenke.
That's true. I think at least half a grand would be the absolute minimum to get in.
You think 500?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't pay that.
I can't pay that either.
How much do you think it is?
There's no way he's going for more than Drake, or MLS game is going for more than Drake.
How much? How much do you think he go for?
Top. I think top is 170. Because that was how much NBA playoff games were this season.
Okay.
170. So, and that's second deck. So, not box, but up. So, I think realistically it's close to 90, 100. I don't think it's under 50. I don't think it's 50.
No, absolutely not. No.
I think the lowest it's going is 80, 75.
Okay. See, 80, 75 to watch Messi play, that's a bargain. So, bro, we're all going there no matter what. We'll all be there no matter what.
I'm gonna go on SeatGeek right now and just look how much it is without SeatGeek's fees, because SeatGeek be piling on after the fees.
Typical.
Inter Miami. Their next game. The lowest ticket. You guys want to guess the lowest ticket?
What's that?
$97.
Damn.
Damn, okay, that's a bargain. Let's go.
Up to 300. Over 300.
Let's go.
Some tickets are 1,000. That's like row 1 right by Inter Miami bench.
Yeah, fair enough.
97? Like $100 is not that bad. For Messi? For Messi, let's remember, this is the best player of all time.
About Messi too. Have y'all, Matt? Have you been watching the past 2 games for Inter Miami?
Not watching, but I've seen the highlights. I'll say that. I want to be honest.
That's true.
But I've seen his ass is killing. His ass is killing.
Bro, like there's so much space in MLS for him to cook. Like him and Busquets. Bro, because in MLS, like people don't press. Like teams don't press.
Yeah, I know. It sucks because the back lines are never under pressure.
No,
And that-
like at all. No.
At the academy level, they teach only press. Like when we played Rapids, they only press, and that's like they're literally like literal academy. That's the way they play. Like you would think that that's how they would like raise them.
Nah.
The Rapids just sit back.
Yeah, like almost every single team in MLS just sits back. They don't pressure the midfielders either because, well, even then the midfielders they can't make the spectacular pass like a Busquets. When you put a Busquets in MLS with an infinite amount of space and time to pass the ball, bro, it's a cheat code.
Busquets has been looking generational, and they got Jordi Alba, and they're about to get Suarez. Their tickets might go up.
Nah, yeah, they're gonna
if
go
Suarez
high.
comes.
I swear, yeah. I don't think Suarez is gonna come. Maybe like in the offseason, but I don't know.
You know who should have come? James. He just went to Brazil today.
You said who?
James Rodriguez.
How much Rodriguez? I don't know. He was in Saudi. I think he was in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, he was.
I think so. It was one of those Middle Eastern countries.
Mm.
I know he was in the Middle East for sure.
Dude, you know what I wish never happened? I wish Oscar never went to China.
Yeah.
Oscar on Chelsea was so fun to watch.
That's true. But yeah, man, it's that hey, bro, that Chinese money, everybody back in like 2016, bro, you couldn't get enough of that. They was offering like mad amounts of money, like the Saudi league now. So I don't blame him.
But not Saudi league took it to another step.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Yeah. What an episode, man.
Yeah, man.
What a
Dibo,
day.
I never thought you would lose so many calories in one episode.
Oh, I'm still feeling the aftermath, but we're gonna be all right. That's so bad, bro. Like that was bad. I was legit fighting for my life. I swear to God. I was bad. I was so bad.
I can't wait for this clip to go up on the socials.
But yeah, with that being said, thank y'all so much for watching another episode. We appreciate y'all for the love and support. We're so close to hitting 2K on IG, so close to hitting 400 on YouTube, and we just hit 6K on TikTok. So again, thank y'all so much. We wouldn't have this growth without y'all and y'all great support. And yeah, we can't thank y'all enough. And with that being said, make sure to follow us on IG, YouTube, and TikTok, all with the handle at Lunchroom Debates. And yeah, we're gonna be out of here.
Peace out, man.
Later.